Hello everyone, my name is Tisra, and welcome back to the Western Roman Empire campaign in Attila Total War. So this is currently how the public order looks for us, so as you can see, quite bad. So, I've said earlier that this is all fixed by the way. I have, unscrewed myself, and we are now at the same turn pretty much, but after I reloaded the save and fixed everything that happened. But yeah, so as I said, the regions that I'm gonna try to still keep is the ones that are actually stable right now, which are of course these four. I also want to keep Sicily and the lower part of Italy. Would really love that. And if I actually can manage to keep a hold on that, I will want to keep the Balearic Islands, the Sardinia, and the Corsican Islands. That's that. I haven't decided on Raetia and Noricum. I haven't decided on that. But these two provinces I've definitely given up on. At least for now. And then there's the case of the French territories. Well, Gaulish territories. I really want to try to keep a grasp on them. So I'm gonna do my best. But it might fail. Anyway, I also took all of my governors and basically said, well, I'm gonna shuffle you around a bit because I've given up on Africa, for example, so there's no reason to have a governor in Africa at this point. Also, I unfortunately, there was this one guy, I think it was the governor of Raetia and Noricum, or maybe one of these, that I unfortunately fired, even though I didn't want to. So right now they are in transition, along with some of our armies actually. So for armies that are keeping the frontline regions forcibly happy. And these guys, they are in a region that is actually now perfectly neutral. So I guess that's good. And this guy is getting back here. Yeah, I think we're also giving up on this basically. And having our capital be kind of a line here. I don't know, should we try? None of these guys are at war with me yet, so I'm not really... I don't know. If I want to defend this, I also need to defend this. And that can be bypassed. I guess I can try. And we'll swiftly find out if we're about to fail. Anyway, we have an army here. Protecting the coastline and should protect the entrance of Italy. We have an army here. It's most used to keep the population happy, and you can see how effective that is. And then we have another army, I believe. So the one that used to be here, okay, it's here. And yes, we move this back here in order to try to keep these guys happy. And there we go, -1. So I guess we somewhat succeeded. And I find it annoying that we only can really recruit 1 unit. And unfortunately they are expensive. So what are we doing now? I'm still quite far down, well, not far down, but like far down in this direction. If this is high up, this is far down. So yeah, I still really haven't gotten any technologies yet because, well, we're still at a very early point in the campaign, even though this is part 5, I believe. Yeah. Oh? Religion influences. Disables legacy technology molded architecture. So what is that? There we go. So that makes it so that I cannot build a circus, a great theater, or an imperial library. So I guess I win some and I lose some. I don't like that. But the other things to give, the public order, is a thing I really want to go for. By the way, does that cost money? 2,500. Really? I guess I pay money to, well, keep the church in place. And I guess that's kind of what historically happened. these are harsh times, and it's not always easy to say what you ought to do. But yeah, we're trying to keep this stable. So all that needs to be very stabilized is this, this, and this. So let's end the turn, see what happens with us, and then set in some governors. So yeah, they're still gonna continue their raiding. Actually, these are provinces that are already raided, so this is a bit unnecessary. But if you say so, if you want to raid me for no reason, then you are allowed to raid me for no reason. So the Vandals are coming through, but so far they haven't attacked me. And it's fine with me if they attack Carthage, which they did. Historically. Oh, raiding? Yes. This has already been raided before though. Camla Dunham. So I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. And lose. Okay, I see. So I'm actually gonna capture anything then. Because I've given up on England. Anyway, they're about to rebel, so I will lose it one way or another. I can probably hold off a rebellion. I don't know, I might be able to hold off a rebellion. At least if I take into consideration the size of the rebellion in Rome 2.
Your wisdom is renowned, and surely God himself would...
You want me to join war against the Alans, but aren't they like passing through my area right now? No, they're a tribe. Like a regular tribe. Over right here. Okay, those are elements. That's not the same thing. I guess I can, but I would want some more money. I'm not that rich, you know. There we go, 3,000. Whew. Yeah, we need it. God knows we need that. The elements. They aren't actually a horde even. Still, they're ravaging through my lands. Well, not ravaging. They're not at war with me, so they aren't doing any damage yet. But yeah, I'm expecting them to, well, destroy everything quite soon. Let's see though. Really? Wow, that's bad. Yes, I did see that. Okay, 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 and okay. So yeah, basically what we already were aware of. Why do we have plus 20 right now? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Rebels left. What? Sure. Where are the rebels, by the way? Oh, these are the rebels. Yeah, as I said, this army is not strong at all. I probably could hold it off and a bit for all the other pains I have to deal with. I'm getting a bit envious. Also, I think there's a good reason for why the Western Roman Empire fell, and the Eastern one took another 1,000 years to squeeze the life out of. Anyway, we actually have a plus here. We have a plus here, which we have had for some time. Oh, this is also a plus. No, this is the same region. Province. Silly me. Yeah, we need to try to stabilize this. So, watch the code again. Luguanis or something. In fact, it will be much easier to tell when we do a bit of this. So, yes. So we have quite a few guys available. Apparently some of them are still in transit. It seems like. That's a bit weird. Anyway. There we go. So, that's that. Still minus. Still quite a lot in minus, actually. Let's do that then. That will help out a little bit, and maybe I should lift the taxes. Not that I really have that much surplus if I do so. How are you doing? You are right now perfectly neutral. And you guys, you actually have +1. Which is nice to see. Why though? I don't know. But yeah, we don't need any governors there. Would be nice to have a governor there. But yeah, as I said, we need needed in these island provinces. And the south of Italy, which apparently do like to be a part of, well, they do like to be bundled in together with Sicily. So. Magna Graecia. There we go. And then we need to pay for replacements. And then we have space for 2 more. So, I think we place 1 up here, and then we take an army and move them, so they provide some garrisoning force and also some repressioning force. So we do that. And then we get a governor here in Belgium. It's getting quite expensive now. Don't have that much money left. Oh, we're now going in severe minus. I might have to dismiss a few forces here. Which is not good. I'm not a fan. So should we try to keep this in order? Well, I guess I'm gonna try. But we need to cut down on the number of troops. Yeah. So now we're actually quite positive. But it could be a lot better. Anyway. How's the religion going? It's on the rise, which is nice. But it isn't that prevalent that I think it would be good to do this. Wouldn't do too much. We'll go for... Oh, this... This takes away a bit of corruption, which could be nice. Definitely would be nice for my coffers. But let's go for this one right away. Same thing here. Actually, what kind of Christianity is that? Oh. No, 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 I don't want that going on. I'm conflicted. Okay, let's get the proper religion up in there until we get up to this. And yes, I'll go up to that. Although, that is costing money. And apparently it only takes 1 turn. Probably because it's costing money. By the way, why do we need to get to this? Oh no. Huh? I don't know. Where do I get the number of turns required for this thing? Like, just in case I want to get it, I guess. Anyway, we do have another governor that can be placed, I think. Right? Let's take a look. So, we have one here. Or do we? Actually, we don't have. So yeah, we have found the last province already. Unless we want to get one there. But they are actually doing not well, but they're doing okay. At least they're positive. Yeah. I think we found the last province. And there we go. So, last guy. And apparently, I'm not seeing a pattern here, they do get more expensive the more governors you have out and about. But, it's needed. There we go, we got that going. So, by no means all of these are stable, but at least it's getting better. Slightly, and for these selected regions. Celtic paganism is dropping, and Latin Christian is on the rise. So yeah, we don't need this edict to help that out. So therefore we can go for the bread and circus one. So what do we get here? Maybe the same thing, depends on the spread of the religion. Decent enough, yeah. Yep, we'll go for the bread and circus. And that is it, I think. If I did forget something, then this button will tell me. And apparently I didn't, which is nice. Oh yeah, why did I stop there? Well, that was a bit silly. So do I want to fight this battle? Once again, basically just to attrition them. Yeah, I think I'll fight this. Just because if I don't, then they will take maybe like 50 casualties. And if I do it like this, then the chance of them taking a lot more damage increases significantly. And who knows, they might have trouble breaking through. They don't have that many melee troops. We'll have to see. On the bright side, we are done with 1 year. Yeah. That's really the bright side. We're trying to get to year 400 for basically witnessing, well, not witnessing, but seeing that Attila is born. And secondly, to actually get some cash. Because apparently, that is worthy of a bonus. Now, it's nice of you to have, like, the choke points not lined with snow. A bit weird. Okay. So we're gonna have to plug up the choke points. But, well, we have 1 unit per choke points, and this one really needs 2 choke points. Guess I can build a barricade there. That's not gonna stop them. Also, we have the equites, which I will once again try to use for hit and run tactics. If I can actually manage to do this properly this time around. So, let's start the battle and see what they do. Look how thin the line will become if I do it like this. Anyway, at least the towers will do some damage to them. So I guess it's better than nothing. So you had a lot of skirmishes here. Unfortunately, you also keep your cavalry here. And you also keep your cavalry here. So you have done a very good job of dividing the cavalry so that your infantry is not that exposed. So I have to give it to you. Yeah, about that. I have noticed it before. I have mentioned it before, I think. I think the AI in Attila, it actually makes the battles a bit harder. So the battle AI is... Well, there's still some circumstances where it definitely could do a bit better. But overall, I think they're actually doing a pretty good job. Anyway. So, light melee cav versus light melee cav. Yeah, I would prefer these guys to take some damage first. And that they do. Are they all going to go for this choke point? I sure hope so. Probably not though. Probably gonna try to get around as well. Oh. I tried to click on tower and hit insert, but yes, I had selected the horseman. So apparently that didn't work.
The tower is nothing but ash now.
It did do quite a lot of damage though.
Enemy troops are at the walls.
Although some of that might be due to the fact that they already were damaged before this battle even started. That's probably the case. Anyway, let's try to take out the skirmishers. And here comes the retaliatory cavalry charges, I'm guessing. Well, apparently not yet. Also, they're not trying to outflank me here, which is a bit weird. Not that I'm complaining or anything. Also, are you firing? No. So enemy tower seems to have an indefinite range, but no. I have no such luxury. Also, I could just crash into the Gothic warband, and they will actually take quite a bit of damage.
The enemy is going for our general. Protect him.
Okay, and that's an enemy unit, and not mine. Which is very much what I like to see. Yeah, so there's still no support from this tower. Which I'm a bit sad about. Oh well, you can't have everything.
Men are wavering.
Really? I expected better of you. Well, then again, when you do lose more than 2/3 of your unit, I guess I can sympathize. Just a bit, though.
Broken and are fleeing.
Well, there we go. And these are very tired now, so... As you can see, they're not the most effective in the charge any longer. Although, if you turn your back to them, then they shouldn't have too hard a time to pick you off. And they still do insist on getting up the single choke points, which is very weird. It's not really the tactic I would have used. Definitely not when this massive hole is open. Well, that was silly. Silly of me. Because that broke everything. Not everything, but horses, and they're pretty much the only offensive thing I had left. Also, that might be why they are not trying to outflank me. So we'll see what these guys do. They probably will try to outflank me. But yeah, we have killed almost 800 of them. So I count this as a win, even though we're now horribly, well, we're about to get horribly slaughtered. And now all that remains is pretty much our general, and with that charge in the back, he's pretty much dead. And there we go. But yeah, 800 kills instead of 80. So that's why that's what I'm talking about when I say that these battles, I would like to fight them, but it's rather boring, and because you know what's going to happen, I am going to lose. It's kind of given. It's definitely quite boring. At least in my opinion. Your opinion may vary. What were you doing in there? Why did you do that? Oh, I'm actually gonna capture this. Yes, you are. Oh, unless you want to raid it. And if you want to raid it, well, I guess you can be an asshole like that, but I would like to actually lose it. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. Although, of course, we do get some problems when it comes to public order, I think. We might get that thing that was called uncertainty. It might only be connected to instances where you abandon a settlement. That should be about it. Also, was that Constantinople I saw? Was it surrounded by barbarians? Barbarian hordes? Oh. Oh, the Gepids. And they're they're getting reinforced by the Huns. Oh dear. Already, eh? Well, this is a walled settlement. So I will actually fight this. We have one barricade. Yeah. This settlement has definitely taken some damage. So yeah, I'll fight this just because I have a larger garrison, and I also have some defenses on my side. And yeah, same goal as always, pretty much, and that is just to sit back and try to make these guys take as many casualties as possible. Because the more men they have when they get to my actual provinces I care about, then the worse it will be for me. So these battles, although they might be boring, are definitely to my, not advantage, but it will play out to my favor. Anyway, I thank you so much for watching, and I thank you so much for the enormous response to the first part. It is actually very popular, according to my standards anyway, which may be a bit lower than certain other YouTubers, but I'm very happy with the numbers I'm getting at the moment, and I thank you so much for supporting this series and commenting on my videos and basically enjoying this, because your enjoyment is really making me enjoy this and much more. Anyway, once again, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.